Okay, good job on your Fix It sentences for this week. We're on our last ones for Friday. The first sentence says, what does you have for lunch? So we need a capital at the start of a sentence. I hope that idea is being driven home. We always need a capital. And we need some punctuation at the end. And this is a question, so it needs a question mark. Okay, so there's one thing left to fix. And we know this sentence doesn't sound grammatically correct. What does you have for lunch? So again, this is subject-verb agreement that we need to address. So here's our sentence with our other corrections. What does you have for lunch? We want to keep this in the present tense, just like we talked about in our previous sentences. If you changed it to what did you have for lunch, that sentence makes sense, but it's not our best choice because did changes it to the past. So our best way to fix this sentence would be, what do you have for lunch? So let's talk about why do we use do instead of does, and when do you use both of those words? So we use do when the next word is I, you, we, or they. What do you have for lunch? What do I have for lunch? What do we have for lunch? What do they have for lunch? We use does when the next word would be he, she, or it. What does he have for lunch? What does she have for lunch? What does it have for lunch? And these are some other verbs that we would use. So in other sentences, so that would follow the same rule. So in this sentence we use have. What do you have for lunch? These verbs would be the same. What do you like to eat? What do you buy when you have saved your money? And same here. What does he like? Okay. So here we go. What do you have for lunch? The second sentence says, a bunny was hopping up and down. 4 things to look at here. Capital, period, nice and easy. This is a simple spelling mistake, was. This is sounded out correctly, but the correct way to spell it is W-A-S. And here they just forgot the D on and. A bunny was hopping up and down, which sometimes we can do when we're just writing quickly. So that's why we go back and edit. So a bunny was hopping up and down. Good job this week.